It's not pretty. Postpartum is not pretty, but there's so many beautiful moments in it. Look at all these kids. They're so cute. Got our milk stash. Newborns, all they do is eat, shit, and sleep. That's literally all they do. I want to be able to put both of my energy and time into both kids. All you want to do is sleep.
Like champagne without the bubbles, made it all the way from Stockholm. Wish I could go back and hold the porcelain. All of us around one table, games that no one knew the name of. Hurts me so, it's in the past already.
Oh my goodness. I hope this saves me. Thanks.
Hi, good girl.
Ooh, she's excited.
Can you say good girl? Good girl.
Oh,
The green one?
The green one?
Yeah. Let's go get Daddy the swaddle. Come on. Go give it to Dada.
Over that now.
thank you,
Yeah,
bud.
that's good. That's a little bit more like
Good morning. Welcome to a day in my life as a mom of 2. I'm officially like 2.5 weeks postpartum, so I'm still in my healing phase. And I'm a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot of it, limited as to what I can do. Like I can't drive. I'm trying my best not to be as active. I keep finding myself falling back because I'm like pushing myself too hard. It's like you feel really good, you go the extra mile, and then the next day you're just like in bed all day. So we're gonna take it slow. This is gonna be kind of just like a little sneak into our day-to-day life now with 2. We've got a 2-year-old and a newborn. So very exciting, very chaotic. Lots of lack of sleep, but we are thriving. We're super happy, and yeah, this is just gonna be a day in the life. I'm taking you guys along with me. I'm doing breastfeeding, pumping, taking care of baby. We've got Bryson in school during the day, which is really nice because then I can have some one-on-one time with baby. Xander's off and he's been helping tremendously. I literally don't know how women do it without a partner. He's just been such a like blessing, and we're really thriving. We're doing good. There's been hiccups, obviously. Like I don't want to sit there and be unrealistic or set an expectation for anyone. Like it's not pretty. Postpartum is not pretty, but there's so many beautiful moments in it that really just ground you, and it's a beautiful time as much as it is chaotic and like crazy. So anywho, we've been getting Aria on this new food. This is the Pets Table. They're actually today's sponsor. I love this. This is a pet food service. They have 3 options, okay? So we did the human grade food that's called like the fresh food, and then they also have an air dried option. There's also a mixed option where you can try both. First of all, there's a code, Renee55. It'll get you 55% off your first box and then 20% off your second box. But with that said, there's also a 100% money back guarantee. So if it doesn't work for you or your dog, they're gonna like refund you. So it's a cool way to like test it out, see if your dog likes it. I know food is kind of like nitpicky with dogs, but kibble is just like so processed and lacks a lot of the nutrients and has lots of like ingredients that you wouldn't eat yourself. So like why would you feed it to your dog? Pets Table has no additives, fillers, colors, or artificial flavors. It's also made with board certified vet nutritionists, so you know you're getting the optimal ingredients for your dog. It is also catered to your dog, so I put in there Aria's breed, her weight, her age, and then it gave us exactly what we needed, and I picked the fresh food option. It supports healthy gut, coat, immunity, vision. Like it's just so good for your dog. They have 5 recipes and they're working on more. Aria's been eating her beef stew. She's eating beef stew with carrots, and then we've got like a chicken casserole with green beans. We've got turkey casserole with broccoli. Like all fresh ingredients and tasty. Like she loves this so much better. It's also 40% more affordable than a lot of the kibbles on the shelves. You're doing your dog a service by getting them or trying them out. Like I said, 100% money back guarantee. You have the discount codes with my code. Just try it, why not? It's healthier for your dog. I will link them down below. Aria's like obsessed with it. So yeah, 55% off your first box, 20% off your second box, 100% money back guaranteed. Try it out. I'm gonna somehow try to fit this into the freezer because right now I have a surplus of my milk in the freezer, so we'll figure it out. Oh, they gave us the air dried one too. So we're gonna try this out too. I personally like the fresh food one, but I'm sure she'll like this, if not for treats and stuff. Okay, this is also super cute. We didn't get this one in our last box. I guess I opened the other box first, and this is like the main box because this comes with like a little container that I can put her food in, which makes a whole lot more sense than leaving it in the bag. She literally gets so excited now every time she eats. This is going in. All right, we've got our milk stash, our Aria stash. So, like I said, 2.5 weeks postpartum. This is the current body update. I've been slowly going down. I did gain 30 pounds this pregnancy. I'm not even comparing it with Bryson because I gave birth at 27 weeks and I was in the hospital and wasn't eating as much. So I didn't really have to lose weight after Bryson. Right now I'm 145 to 147 pounds. I keep wavering, but I'm also breastfeeding and I'm pumping. So I'm pumping every 3 hours right now, and then I'll breastfeed 2 to 3 times, sometimes 4 to 5 times a day, depending on how these are feeling. It's been working for me, and I'll pump a little bit after my breastfeeding session. So I have an oversupply of milk, but that's how I like it. I love pumping. I know a lot of moms don't, but I just feel a special bond when I'm pumping, and it's kind of like a little bit of me time. I get like reading done if he's not screaming for milk, and it's just like, I don't know, tranquil to me. And it's something that I provided for Bryson in the NICU. So I just feel like when you're in a NICU experience, if you're a NICU mom, you know, you just don't feel like you're the mom, or like you feel like other people kind of just took your baby and are taking care of it, and it feels weird. So like having the ability to pump the milk and Bryson have my breast milk the whole entire time while he was in there, it just like makes me feel like I'm a mother. So I've always had a special bond with pumping. I like having an oversupply of milk too. So like if I'm ready to stop breastfeeding at any moment, I just like listen to my mental health, and I know that I'll have like a whole stock of it, so I won't feel as guilty stopping. Yeah, that's my breastfeeding situation right now. So it's about 8:20. I pumped around 7 this morning, so the next pumping session will be at 10. In the meantime, I'm going to take my supplements. So I'm back on my supplement grind now that I am postpartum, and you guys know I love my supplements. We've all got our own little supplement game going on. Timmy is taking vitamin D drops. We give this to him once a day. Bryson's got his Haya vitamins. These are so good for your kids. I'll link this stuff down below. It's super clean. So for me, I take a turmeric. This is an anti-inflammatory. I take an L-carnitine. This is like more for fitness recovery when I start working out, and I just want to get my body back on it. I got fish oil, which I was taking through my whole pregnancy, so this isn't anything new. This is more for like brain health. I watched an Andrew Huberman podcast where he was saying the benefits of having fish oil, specifically with EPA. I don't know what that is, but he's like, if it's over 1,000, it kind of like helps with depression and anxiety and stuff. I also picked up a seed. This is a probiotic. I actually was sponsored by them quite a while ago. If I can find a code, I'll link it down below for you guys. I'm pretty sure I have one, but this is a pre and probiotic. And then I've got magnesium. This is for happiness. I've got my vitamin D drops. I like to get natural vitamin D, but this is just like, why not? It's a little drop that came with my AG1. And I just put a drop under my tongue. And then I will take my actual AG1 as well. So I'm gonna take my supplements this morning, eat some breakfast, get some pumping done, and just spend time with Timmy boy. So there's been a few shows I've been watching while I feed. I'm not like a TV person at all, but obviously when I'm just sitting here for like 30 minutes at a time just doing nothing, I'll throw on like a show. The first one I watched was The Residence. I think that's what it's called, but it's got Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black. Oh my god, it was really good. The shots, the edits, like I typically like more like reality shows, but that was such a good show. I think Shonda Rhimes was the director or producer, and they did a really good job with that. Like that was That was a good show. It's kind of like Clue, but in the White House. And then there's this new one that we've been watching. It's like The Millionaire something. One person gets $1 million and they have all these like tasks that they have to do and these missions, if you will. It's like a fun game show. It's like strategic and I enjoy it. They're like fighting for $1 million. It's really interesting. And then, oh, they have Black Mirror out again. I haven't started watching that, but I know I'm gonna like it. I love Black Mirror. That is such a good show. I feel like shows nowadays and movies, they're just produced so fast and they roll out so quickly and there's such a surplus of them. It doesn't feel like movies how they were back in the day. Like, I just feel like they're just low budget, low quality, they're rushed, there's not good writing. It's just like an excess of them. So you really gotta like dig to find the right one. And Black Mirror has always just felt like old school, good movies, even though it's a TV show. I'm excited to watch Black Mirror because I feel like that's the vibe. I'm typically more of like a music person. Are you guys more music or like, do you watch TV and shows and stuff? I don't know. I find it so boring now. Unless I'm doing something else, like I can't just sit there and watch shows. I just get bored very easily. Yeah. He eats so much. He's always like rooting. You're just a big boy. And he's out. Literally, newborns, all they do is eat, shit, and sleep. That's it. That's literally all they do. I love you. I love you.
There's nothing left for me to do. I'm gonna move into a cold, dark house where nobody wants to know my whereabouts. I'll change my name, I never liked it anyway. Maybe he'll try to recognize me all the same.
I always get really hungry after I pump. This snack has been like so yummy. I want to share it with you guys. So I've got some coconut yogurt here, Purely Elizabeth granola, some huge chocolate chips, and some of this yummy jam. I've been really on a health kick like ever since I gave birth because I really do want to get back in shape. The first like portion of my health journey is diet because it's the only thing I can do right now. I've been really focusing on whole foods. I did like a ChatGPT to figure out how many calories I need when I'm breastfeeding and pumping because it burns so many calories. So I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with my pumping and stuff, but still being able to like lean down. That way when I get back into the gym, I'm feeling a little bit more myself. So I'm kind of like cutting, if you will, but also making sure that I'm getting enough calories for the breastfeeding and pumping. Diet is what I'm gonna start with, and then I'm gonna do just some like pelvic floor stuff and like figuring out healing after 6 weeks, massages, pelvic floor exercises, that kind of stuff. I have an app I think I'm gonna use called Natal. Let me know if you guys have used that before, if it's worth it. And then we'll get into like gym sessions and strength training a little bit. Probably like no weights at first and then gradually put in weight. I literally cannot wait to work out. Like that is my stress reliever. It is such a big part of my life and I haven't had it for the last like this pregnancy or the pregnancy before that. I had like a little dose of it within the 2 months that I was not pregnant. After the last pregnancy, I had lost a pregnancy, for those of you guys that are new. So I had gone 14 weeks pregnant and then lost the baby. So I was like getting back on track and then I got pregnant again. Once that's complete and I feel strong and capable, I'll probably go more into yoga. That is something that also brings me so much happiness because it's like my therapy and it's a workout and I love sweating, like the hot yoga. I'm just so excited to like feel myself and like get back into my body because I've been pregnant the last 3 years. Yeah, I'm very much excited, but right now I'm trying to just like hone in on diet and food. So this is just like a really healthy option. I also have a meal plan coming in. I don't know if it's coming in just yet, but I'm doing a more paleo style diet because it's super anti-inflammatory. Long time ago, I saw a holistic doctor that told me that that's like the best diet for me because I had a lot of inflammation in my body, which obviously I think I have a lot right now because I got a C-section. So I'm trying to just like go more natural route. Little like snacks like this when I'm craving like something sweet just really helps out. So what we're gonna do is a little bit of this yogurt. The paleo diet doesn't have dairy in it. I'll have dairy occasionally, like I'm not too strict, but if I can find an alternative, it's coconut. coconut yogurt. It's really yummy, so just do a few scoops of that. And then it doesn't also allow for any sort of nuts. I'm not really doing that, but I'm trying to keep an eye out on peanut butter because I eat so much peanut butter and it's so high in calories. So like I had peanut butter toast this morning, for example, but I'm not gonna put it in here. So I'm gonna add a little bit of Purely Elizabeth granola, and then my favorite part, some dark chocolate chips. Lots of that. This brand is so good, by the way. I'm getting a contraction. Whee! My uterus has been going in, and I feel like these nerve sharp pains. It's like spasms, especially after breastfeeding, and it literally hurts so bad. So, excuse me, hold on. Whee! It's like I can feel my uterus contracting. Alright, and then it's gone. I get a few jolts of that, by the way, every time I breastfeed. It's not fun. Anywho, this is the game changer. Just throw like your favorite jam on top, and it's kind of like the best thing ever. It is so yummy. That looks so good. It is so good.
Grocery haul. I got a lot of things. You asked for broccoli and I got cauliflower. Probably more mac and cheese for Bryson. Chicken salad for you. Jalapeno hummus for me. You said a Lily's chocolate bar. I got this one and I got this one. Are those okay for you?
Yes.
And you take those. Dave's Killer Bread. Obviously we've known this a while. 100 out of 100. On Yuka, the purple one. You asked for fruit and I just kind of went nuts on dried fruit.
Ooh, okay.
I think like dried fruit's a good idea, yeah.
Ooh,
I thought these are gonna be
Simply
awesome
Milk.
for Bryson. You are not allowed to eat these. These are Bryson's. And maybe Timmy's one day.
This is like
And
the
then
best brand.
I got crackers.
This doesn't have any seed oils.
Peanut butter, this is the best peanut butter, I think. It's an excellent, it says excellent peanut butter. The Greenwise organic applesauce, also 100 out of 100 on Yuka. I don't even know if I'm saying the app name right. Yeah, 100 out of 100. Not bullshitting. And then I love these, the 4 fruits one this time.
Oh.
So we'll try it. I like the mixed berry stuff. So that's essentially what that is. And that's everything.
You know, in my
Way
last
too many.
24 hours of the newborn, bringing Bryson home, Xander tried to cancel caffeine out of his diet, and now
How much
he's
is
brought
it,
home
sir?
a busy. Alrighty, I just did another breastfeeding sesh, and now Xander's out picking up Bryson. My aunt's coming over. She should be here in about 30 minutes. We've got a lot of like family coming in just to see baby, obviously. That's typically something that happens when you have a baby. Everyone wants to come say hi and help out, and so we're really grateful for that. I haven't seen her since the hospital, so we're excited to see her tonight. Obviously, I can't drive right now. I don't know, like, can you drive if you've had a vaginal birth? I'm not sure, but C-section, you've got to wait 6 weeks to pretty much do anything. And like I said, I'm 2.5 weeks post C-section right now. So I'm very limited as to what I can do. On the weekends when we have Bryson, obviously not in school, I try to get him to get out. Like, I really hate limiting him just because I have to stay inside. So Xander's been doing a lot of like the Bryson work. I can't lift him either right now, which is like breaks my heart, but I know it's temporary. I try not to let it get to my head too much because it's so easy to spiral, and like, you know, I miss him and I'm still around him and stuff. It's just obviously I'm not at my full capacity. I mean, I try to explain it to him, but I don't think he understands. He's 2. We each have a task that we do with Bryson that's just Bryson and like mommy time. For us, it's making breakfast, and then for Xander, it's riding a bike. And it's like, you can't talk about Timmy, you can't have the baby in your arms, like it's just solely you and Bryson time. So he gets like one-on-one time, but during the days, like I said, I don't like him staying inside, and even the evenings I don't really like staying inside. Like, we always do something. We have like an adventure, and we always like are out or like doing something, even if it's just going to the grocery store or having like a movie night. But on the weekends, you know, Xander will take him out to go do something, because it's just, I feel like it's so unfair for him to be like limited to the house because I'm limited. So Xander's been really just like taking over the Bryson duties, we'll have like his little night routine, and I can't like get up and down from the bathroom. His bed is on the floor, I can't get up and down like that. So he's been doing mainly those tasks while I take care of Timmy. So I've been doing Timmy's night routine. It won't always be like that. I keep telling myself that because I want to be able to put both of my energy and time into both kids. And that's definitely a transition, and it's just something that right now is so different. I feel like I'm gonna cry about it. I swear I'm fine, but it just makes me sad because Bryson's like, we have our own little routines and things that we do, and obviously I haven't been able to do much with that, and I have baby, so we try to like incorporate him as best as we can, and he's been doing really good. Like, he hasn't had any jealousy issues or anything, but I mean, like I said, all he does is eat, shit, and sleep. Like, there's nothing much Bryson can do, but we try to incorporate Timmy into his day-to-day, but at the same time having a balance where it's like not all about Timmy. Are you ready for some salmon? Yes? You're just so cute. Are you so cute? Who is that? Can you see yourself? That's Timmy. Look, it's Timmy. Is that Timmy? I love when he's awake. It's so much fun. Are you so cute? Are you so cute?
After the season. Look at our kids.
Oh man.
Look at these kids.
Look at all these kids.
Oh, this good.
I love you.
I love you. I love you guys. I love you too much.
This is a real group hug right here.
I
love you too. You're so cute.
So yummy.
It's almost 8 o'clock, so Xander's gonna put Bryson down, and I'm gonna go put this one down. This is such a weird flavor. This is the white chocolate strawberry espresso. All right, cheers, taste test. It's actually really good. Anywho, it's been officially 24 hours since I started this vlog. So here's the thing, okay? I don't like to make content around my family. Obviously they're a huge part of my life and I like having like snippets of them in my vlogs, but I don't ever want to make this channel about my kids and my family. But there's not much else obviously going on right now. This is just a phase of my life. When I'm in the moment with my family, it's like the last thing I think about or want to do is pick up the camera. It just seems so weird to me. So it's like, oh, let's like cook and do something fun, and it's like, hold on, let me pick up the camera before I play with Bryson. Like, it's just, he looks at me and he's like, what the heck? So it's not something I am going to do all the time. These are super special moments. I'm so glad I captured them, but I just want you guys to know that this is not gonna be the majority of my channel. So I tried to like film as much as I could. I hope that you guys got something from this video or you got some sort of entertainment from it, but I am just so ready to get out and heal, but I'm trying to like be patient with myself. And Xander was telling me this morning, he's like, Nay, like this is just your moment right now to like do nothing and like be in the house. Like that's part of this journey. There's a moment for every part of this journey, and right now the moment is to be basking in this newborn glory. I hope this gave you guys like a little snippet into what is going on. Lots of sleeping through the day, lots of waking up at night, lots of coffee, lots of family time. It kind of like makes you slow down. It's like a lot, like pumping every 3 hours, feeding every 3 hours, changing the diaper every 3 hours, or like it's like constantly going. But in between those times, all you want to do is sleep. All you want to do. This is where it's at. I'm trying to bask in this moment now and just appreciate it and love it for what it is, and know that it's temporary. Like I won't be limited all the time. It's hard to remind yourself that when you're like kind of like zombieing through your day-to-day with the newborn life. So I love this phase. It's so special. And I was telling my aunt last night, with Bryson in the NICU, he was a baby for a very long time. Like he was 27 weeks. He was in the NICU for 77 days, and then he came home, and then he was like newborn. So he was a newborn for a very long time. Little baby came at 37 weeks, and I know how fast it goes from like newborn, and like how different everything is within a month, and then another month, and another month. And that makes me want to cry, because it's like he will only be this small for so long. And that's so sad, especially knowing that I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure that I'm done having kids, and that makes me really sad. So I really want to sit in it and bask in it and enjoy it, and not get so caught up in the excitement of what's to come, because I know there's so much exciting stuff to come. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I love you guys, and I will see you in a future video. Mwah. Bye.
There's nothing left for me to do. I'm gonna move into a cold